Hi, I'm Jamie Ruby from Sci-Fivision. Thanks for talking to me. I have a different question for each of you, so we'll start with Holly. Angelina seems to really believe in what she's doing, hurting, the Stone family, but she also seems to really care about Eden for real. So can you sort of talk about balancing playing the manipulative side of her versus the mothering side of her?
Yeah, I think that I love your background, by the way. Very
Thank you.
cool.
Thanks.
I think that Angelina's always coming from a place of genuinely thinking she's doing the right thing, and she does care about people a lot. That's kind of the reason she's gotten into the messes that she has because she cares so deeply, and then she doesn't feel like it's reciprocated, and she's so hurt that then she makes bad choices. So with Eden, she feels this amazing connection with her, and I really loved playing that mostly because the girls we had playing Eden were so fun to work with. I really liked that. But just also, it was nice to show a more humane side of a character that's done these drastic things and that you can have both. It doesn't justify the bad things that you've done, but it made it much more interesting for me to play to show that she is human and caring and nurturing while she's doing these evil, insane things. Nice dichotomy there.
Yeah, definitely. All right, thank you. And Parveen, so Sanvi makes quite a few breakthroughs that are pretty big this season. Can you maybe tease a bit of what fans are going to see in that regard?
Well, they find the black box. I think that's gonna be well, that one's really exciting just because
Right.
it's like physically linked to the plane. So I hope the fans kind of look at that as like a well of possible answers. I was so excited when we found out that we were gonna explore finding the black box.
All right. Now, Daryl, you're obviously they're in a different lab this season. They're kind of doing things a bit differently. So can you sort of tease how your character is helping the 82-Eighters this season?
Oh, they're in the location called the bird cage, and
Bird
he
nest, bird nest.
bird nest.
Right?
How many times I called the bird cage today? I'm in a Robin Williams movie
We
instead of
live there.
manifest.
We live there. We're trapped in there like it is a bird cage. I wouldn't say. I think bird cage is better than bird nest.
Yeah, it makes sense.
Vance is working on the periphery, more on the periphery than he ever has before, and he is calling in an awful lot of favors to continue to help the passengers. And I just want to say one thing real quick. When we got the black box, Parveen, she made sure because there was so many buttons and everything, and she wanted to know how everything worked and what everything did. And I was like, wow, that is so cool that she's being so detailed. So it made me feel lazy.
You want to know what, Daryl? I built that black box myself.
I was going to say, is it hard remembering what you have to hit if you're doing all those different things?
Yeah, it's because it's so technical. Like the function of Sanvi is very it's the science, and with that comes a lot of jargon, and it's all very technical, and to do the jargon while you're doing the technical stuff, it's a skill I really had to learn and have learned, and it's something I'll take with me in
It
my
was
career.
it
Sure.
was wonderful because TV is just hurry up, get it done. And on that day, you slowed everything down. It's like, no, I want to know what this does. I want to know why I'm doing this. It was great.
Well, it looked really good anyway. Just going to say, is there anything in particular that your characters have taught you about yourself for whoever wants to answer?
To be forgiving of people,
Mm.
maybe. I think that my character definitely could take a page out of that book and, be understanding and realize that nobody's perfect. And if you do feel hurt by somebody, it's not always personal. And you can have conflict and love in the same place to an extent, of course, always. Yeah, that's what I'd say.
All right. Either of you want to add anything that you thought of? Or you haven't thought of anything?
Well, I would say based off of because Sanvi is not this way, it makes me go for myself, like, you have to have balance in your life, and in order to kind of forge ahead at a quick pace, you have to slow down because you're not going to be of any use if you're burnt out. anyways. So you may as well, it's this idea of, because we don't have the time is why we should take the time, and so that's always a lesson I try to remind myself of, no matter what.
All right. Well, thank you, all of you. I appreciate it, and I'm enjoying the season so far.
Thank
Thanks.
you.
Thank you.
Thanks.